Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the Boston Celtics. So Detroit will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Thomas. Lane Beer is out there with Mahorn. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Dumars in at the 2. Now here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Dumars misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Thomas down low. He's covered by Rondo. And Beer's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The shot by Rondo is no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here is Aguirre. Driving inside. Perkins pulls it in. Now one against Thomas. Outside Rondo. Pass to Perkins. Pierce with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pierce has got 5 now.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Now, here's Thomas. Here's the teardrop. Perkins with the block.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pierce finds Garnett. And they double up Garnett. Kicks it out to Allen. Jacks up a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Outside Dumars. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Perkins. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Mahorn.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Perkins, the pass to Rondo. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the pass to Garnett. Shot on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Dumars, the pass to Thomas. Here is Aguirre. He kicks to Lambeer. Passes to Dumars. Over Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Detroit, Joe Dumars. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And Dumars drops them both.
You could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Pierce. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Garnett against Thomas. Perkins with the block. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
So it's Detroit now. They trail by 9 points. And Dumars gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Pierce. He's got 5. Kicks it to Garnett. Pocket 6. Shoots from 12. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Aguirre. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Thomas. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Boston. The feed now to Rondo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thomas against Rondo. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Back to Thomas. Pass to Mahorn. Aguirre against Pierce. Aguirre, good.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside Rondo. To the middle. Here's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Rondo. That's 7 points for Paul Pierce.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Goes up on the high post. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pierce trying to break free. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor, and that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Now here's Dumars. He has 6. The pass to Thomas. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Mahorn.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And Pierce, here we go. Misses from close range. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Dumars. Mahorn, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Passes it to Garnett. They double up Pierce. Here's Rondo. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Dumars. Here's Thomas. That shot is off. Rondo with some nice D. Allen surveying the D. Rondo against Dumars. It's Pierce on the wing. That's short off the rim. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Dumars. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Dwyer, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance out.
And now the first time out called here for Detroit. Boston making some changes. Davis is checked in for Perkins. Poe comes in for Kevin Garnett. And James Posey subbed in for Pierce. Now here's Johnson. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Poe kicks to Rondo. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now, here's Dumars. He's guarded closely. Count that one. Dumars got 8.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Rondo against Johnson. Here's Poe. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Rondo finding his teammates. That is his greatest strength on the floor.
Johnson, the pass to Dumars. Back to Johnson. And he finishes nicely on the way. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Rondo passes to Poe. Over Johnson. Trying to get open is Davis. That misses off the backboard. Pistons trail by 7. Right side Dumars. The dish to Edwards.
2 minutes.
Yep, that one goes.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Shot by Rondo is no good. And here are the Pistons now. Johnson with it. Outside Dumars. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Rondo. Allen inside, covered by Dumars. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
.104 left in the first quarter. Pass to Johnson. It's rebounded by Rondo. Boston leading by 5. And here is Posey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Johnson. Rodman up top. Pass to Edwards. A fader. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Johnson against Rondo. Seconds left. He lays it in. Rondo's got 10.
Right now, Rondo just cutting through there with not much effort, and the speed took over.
And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else you can't help but notice in tonight's game is just how strongly they've been taking the ball to the basket. They're not sitting back. They're not playing passive. They're going hard to the rim.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Pistons, Joe Dumars is out there with Johnson. And it's Dennis Rodman. Then there's Edwards. And it's Long in at the 3. The shot comes out. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Allen. Out left to the wing. Here's Posey. Rodman with the defensive effort.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
That one goes in. Johnson's got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rondo against Rodman. Offensive rebound.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Edwards, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Pistons shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
James Edwards shooting 1.
Celtics leading by 4. Outside, Davis. Rondo against Johnson. 11 feet away, and too long on the shot.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Pistons have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Joe Dumars taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Dumars drops them both. The Celtics with the lead. Now here's Rondo. 10 points for him. Trying to get open is Davis. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Dumars misses. Dumars gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Feeds it to Posey. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The pass to Dumars. Turn around Jay. Allen with the rebound. Boston leading by 4. Inside. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Celtics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Pass to Posey. Rodman against Pierce. Rebound, Detroit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Celtics foul. Tony Allen. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
For Detroit, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Johnson, 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Kevin Garnett has checked in for Boston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thomas has checked in. He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 3. And Pierce, here we go. Misses off the right iron. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Rodman. Excellent D there from Pierce. Down low, here's Garnett. The shot missing. Some solid defense by Rodman. Johnson outside. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Aguirre. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And just a difficult cover. Aguirre's a great ball handler. And at 6'5", he's got deceptive speed. He can work you inside and out.
First free throw is good. Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for James Posey. And so Aguirre nails them both. It's the Celtics ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lets it go from 11. Here's Perkins. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Here's Thomas. Here's Lambier. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside, Pierce. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Aguirre. Garnett with the block. Now Rondo. He's got 10. Driving the lane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rondo's got 12.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Thomas against Garnett. Thomas dishes to Rodman. 5 to shoot. Back to Thomas. Over Garnett. Rodman trying to break free. Thomas, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Rondo, bounce pass. Rodman against Garnett. Allen outside. Pass to Rondo. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 12. He feeds it to Garnett. He kicks to Pierce. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Pistons. Lambeer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson against Allen. Johnson, the pass to Lambeer. Lambeer, the big guy, knocking down the J.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Here's Rondo. Sweet little floater. Rondo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Right wing. Right side, Rodman. Thomas against Rondo. Pierce with the steal. To the paint. Allen's shot is off. Pistons trail by 3. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Pierce. Allen outside. Fires for 3. Bill Lambeer with the rebound. Lambeer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson gets the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Perkins. Pierce is doubled. Back to Perkins. There's the pass to Rondo. Austin needs to get off a shot. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 6.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Rondo against Thomas. And the rejection by Perkins. They get it back. Rondo against Thomas. Shot by Rondo is no good. Pistons trail by 3. Passes it to Aguirre. Johnson outside. To the inside. Rodman. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Rajon Rondo with the strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Celtics making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Mahorn checked in for Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Rondo against Thomas. Mahorn. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Mahorn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Garnett. 16 feet away. Count the basket. Garnett's got 4 this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Dumars. Pass to Aguirre. Back to Dumars. Lambeer down low. Perkins on him.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. And there's the pass to Aguirre. Here's Dumars. It's up a three. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
A nice shot by Mahorn.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They double up Pierce. Passes it to Rondo. Garnett against Dumars. Inside. Here's Pierce. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Now here's Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Allen against Dumars. So the wing on the left. Here's Aguirre. 3-pointers off the mark. Celtics leading by 10.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
And every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Lambeer against Garnett. Back to Rondo. Going inside. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Boston, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. A tremendous start for Rajon Rondo. He had 16 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Over to Kenny. What do you think about Detroit?
Well, they had a tough half defensively, and they weren't rotating. Guys was open. They weren't rotating to the shooters. In fact, they weren't even using their feet. And the offense took advantage of that. So they got to go back to the fundamentals if they want to get back in this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Rajon Rondo has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Celtics leading by 12. We've got Garnett. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. And it's Pierce. And it's Perkins. And at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Lambeer. On the wing, Dumars, defended by Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas kicks to Lambeer. Here's Dumars. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not a way to get out of a funk He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Pierce. Rondo scanning the floor. Let's go. The shot by Pierce will not go. Pistons trail by 15. Outside Dumars. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ray Allen picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Dumars drops them both. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Rondo against Thomas. Pass to Pierce. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pistons trail by 15. Outside Dumars. Outside Thomas. Back to Lambeer. He dishes it to Thomas. Shoots from the high post. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rondo against Thomas. Back to Dumars. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars that time showing us the deep range.
Perkins with the bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Thomas. Right side Dumars. Here's Aguirre. Pass to Lambeer. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Thomas. And the layup is good. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Rondo. 16 points for him. Into the lane. Garnett trying to break loose. Nice shot by Rondo. Rondo's got 18 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thomas, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Pierce. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Boston. Leon Poe's checked in for Perkins. And Allen subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Now the pass to Poe. Garnett against Rodman. Outside Pierce. Over Rodman. That one rolling around and rims out. Pistons trail by 16. Down low, here's Lambier, and then Lambier with the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Celtics answer.
Detroit making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Detroit on D. They trail by 14. Pierce dishes to Poe. Shoots from 12. Rodman grabs the miss. Allen against Aguirre. Dumars. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Dumars got 17.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Pierce. He's got 18. Poe, an easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Aguirre against Pierce. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pierce.
It's on Paul Pierce.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
That free throw good from Aguirre. Some changes for Boston. Davis is checked in for Garnett. Posey comes in for Pierce. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Allen. Edwards, he's checked in for the Pistons. And so Aguirre nails them both. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. To the middle, here's Allen. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Johnson. To the paint, here's Rodman, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Allen against Dumars. Rodman trying to break free. Dumars misses. Boston leading by 10. Rondo with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, kind of fun to watch Rondo not have the hot hand with the pass, but with the shot.
Dumars the pass to Rodman. McGuire kicks to Rodman. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rondo with the steal. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Rondo against Johnson. Passes it to Aguirre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Pistons, Mark Aguirre. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from McGuire. And the Pistons making a change here. Long's checked in. And so Aguirre nails them both. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Allen. Kicks to Posey. Shoots. The offensive rebound. Poe down low. Aguirre covering. 2 points. That one goes. Poe's got 8 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
When you get into the painted area, Rondo's got great touch on the inside.
Pass to Long. Here's Aguirre. Posey covering. Tries again. Edwards can't hit. Celtics leading by 14. Inside, here's Poe. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Aguirre. He's got 8. Rodman down low. Poe's there. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Rodman. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. It's Allen, top of the key. And it's Boston with another.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Edwards can't hit.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Posey with it. Edwards there. It's stolen by Rodman. .144 left in the third. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Celtics. Posey with it. And it's Rondo in the corner. Over Johnson. Shot by Rondo is no good. Pistons trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Johnson. Second chance shot. Rodman, the second chance bucket after some strong work on the rebound.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Allen right side. He kicks it to Posey. Over Rodman. Picked off in midair. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Here's Rondo. No good there. Great D that time from Johnson. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Poe grabs the miss. Poe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Posey. Takes it inside.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Johnson for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got 12. And so it's the Boston Celtics. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Mahorn is out there with Rodman. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Long in at the 2 spot. Here's Rondo following the bucket by the Pistons. Allen outside. The dish to Posey. Just 3 to shoot. Davis against Mahorn. Bucket is good. Davis has got his first points of the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here is Aguirre. Here's Long, and Davis sends it back, and he gets it back. Celtics leading by 13. Rondo passes to Poe. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's Aguirre. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Rondo. And the shot goes down. Rondo's got 24.
Rondo concentrating right there, focused. Even when you hit him, you can maintain that good balance.
Over to the wing. Here's Long. The pass to Mahorn. Down low, Aguirre. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Posey. Here's Poe. Pass to Rondo. Thomas with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's Rondo with the ball for Boston. They led by as many as 18 points. Nice shot by Posey.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Let me know who wants a t-shirt.
Making some changes. Perkins is checked in for Davis. Garnett comes in for Leon Poe. And Paul Pierce is subbed in for James Posey. Pierce against Aguirre. Mahorn the pass to Aguirre. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Excellent D there from Garnett.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons trailed by 19. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Lambeer, that's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Assisted.
Thomas got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Outside Pierce. Rondo against Thomas. Here's Allen. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That one good for 2.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Rondo kicks to Pierce. Back to Rondo. That one's not going to go. And the Pistons now going the other way. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Outside Rondo. And it's Pierce in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Thomas with the steal. Allen against Dumars. Over Allen. And he overshot that one, missing. Celtics leading by 15. And here's Pierce. Lets it go with a 3. Boston again missing. Dumars against Allen. Pass to Aguirre. Back to Dumars. Here's the double team with Allen. Dumars the pass to Aguirre. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Aguirre's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Pierce. And the pass to Garnett. They grab their own miss. Pistons trail by 13. Here is Aguirre. Passes to Dumars. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Dumars got 9 points here in the second half.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Now here's Rondo. Can they get it? Perkins. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Pretty much an unpredictable player, at least where the passes are coming from. That's really what makes Rondo so hard to guard in pick and roll.
Outside Dumars. Back to Lambeer. Wide open look. Lambeer, the mid-range, drains the jump shot.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Rondo passes to Garnett. It's Pierce on the wing. Back to Perkins. Allen outside. Pass to Garnett. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Rondo. It's good from long range. Rondo's got 7 now in this quarter.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
The pass to Thomas. And the rejection by Perkins. For 3, Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Dumars against Allen. Dumars, the pass to Mahorn. Now, here's Dumars. Outside Thomas. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Passes it to Pierce. Garnett trying to break loose, and that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 9 points here in the second half. Pistons trailed by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Perkins against Thomas. Pass to Lambeer. Over Rondo. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Boston. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pierce against Mahorn. Pierce dishes to Garnett. Pierce trying to break free, and Garnett misses. Dumars against Rondo. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumar's got 21 in the game.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
And the shot is good from Garnett.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Aguirre against Pierce. They get the rebound. Here's Lambier. Tries yet again. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thomas against Pierce. It's rebounded by Dumars. Pistons trailed by 19, looking to end his cold spell.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Thomas against Rondo. Inside, Garnett. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 19. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Smith outside. Johnson outside. Rodman up top. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Smith outside. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Cassell against Smith. Now here's Rondo, guarded close. Perkins with the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Johnson. Kicks to Smith. Back to Johnson. Pass to Rodman. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Pollard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for James Posey. And a switcher also for Detroit. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Boston now. They're on a 16-6 run. Cassell against Smith. Out to the right wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Out to the wing. Outside Rondo. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.